So this is my car parking project that I created. Currently what's being shown is the gate closed, so the light's on when the gate is closed. And here is the amount of spaces available at the initial point. So the left side's floor 2, the right side is floor 1. So let's say somebody parks, then it'll change to 7 spots, 6 spots, 5 spots. Once it sets to 0, so if that whole floor is full, it would say 0. So we know that there are 0 spots in floor 1 and 8 spots open in floor 2. When a car pulls up, they're going to press the key button, or they'll flash their key or whatever, and what will happen is the gate will open and it'll show on the left hand side the floor number that they want to park at and the parking space they want to park at. A weight sensor is after the gate, and it'll close the gate once they pass that weight sensor. So let's just say that's the weight sensor. And then the gate will close and it'll revert back to default. So if, let's say I have people in, I don't know, what's this, 5, 6, 3 on the first floor, and say, what's that, 6 and 4 on the second floor. We know there's spots available, so the gate will open and it'll say park at 1-1 since it's free. Now let's say if that's closed, then it'll say 2, it'll go back to 4 since that's open, to 6 since that's open, to 8 since that's open, and then it'll switch to 2-1 since 2 is open, and it does the same thing on this side as well. And then, oops, let me cancel this. So let's say if everything's filled up, it's going to show on the left hand side floor 2, which there's no spots, and floor 1, which there's no spots. If you try to open it, it won't open, but it'll actually, the gate will remain closed, but I put hash marks to indicate that you can't open it. Still trying to get how to kind of revert that after 10 seconds, but that's timing, and I'm not super worried about it. For right now, I have it reset, basically like a start button. If you would just press the start button, the weight sensor, it would revert back to the initial condition. So that's all I really have. The way I went about doing it, at least my thought process behind it, was kind of take everything in steps. The first thing I did was try to figure out how to count my initial conditions. So assuming that the gate's closed and I wanted to state how many spots are available, I wrote a script to count all that and then display the amount. The amount that displayed is just through like a BCD counter, and then a case where a certain BCD value turns into a basically a binary output for the LEDs. Once I figured out that, I went to my open state and tried to figure out how to make it so each one was showing where to park. I actually called the module where to park, and then since I already had the display there, I just utilized that. Then trying to find an if and statement. When these are full, I have to have a check that comes through to check that this one's full, so it'll actually display 2 on the second floor. And then kind of tying everything together, which was more of the challenge than the actual the certain modules and stuff. But overall, I feel like it's pretty good.